Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to show you my 4 and 10 set and see if I can pull some 4s and 10s. So let's try that. We're going to also work for all tall small. But I have a specific thing that I like to do to get 4s and 10s. I change my landing zone down there a little bit, and I keep my dice set on a 4 and 10. I basically do a 6-4 on the top, 2-2, hard 4 on the back, 3-1 on the bottom, and hard 10 on the other side. And it's just a 10 set all the way around, or 4s and 10s all the way around. But my landing zone, when I throw this, what I'm going to try and do as much as possible is I want to land right down here in this area, because I want my dice to hit the wall somewhere between where it starts to curve and this. I want to drop in over here. And don't ask me why, but one of the coaches in Vegas that swears by this says that if you perfect this, that you will do well with it. So I'm going to try the 4s and 10s and see if I can make that happen. So let's give it a shot. 4s and 10s, sending it down into the corner. And what do we got? We got an 11. So we got a 6 and a 5. 2 of my primary faces came up because I had 4 and 6 on one side and I had hard 10 on the other side, which means one of my dice completely flipped over. So we got an 11 on the come out. Let's mark it, see what happens. And we'll see if we can get another point. We're going to do the 4 and 10 again. All right, here we go. 4s and 10s all the way around. There's a 10. And it came 6-4. So we're on with the 10 for the 6-4. I'll bring that down so you can see I am not lying. Set for 10, got a 10. And 4 is 10. And we'll mark it for the bonus. And we will mark both of these as numbers that we got. Now this is a tough endeavor because I've been shooting for a while, so I can go back to my come bet on my come out roll, but I think I'm just going to play 6 and 8. Actually, screw it. Let's just go inside. No 9 though. And we'll go back to a kind of an iron cross type of bet. See what happens. I'm going to stay with 4s and 10s. So we'll see if we can do anything with this. Now, if I bring right back with the 10 and I don't have any odds, at least I get something in the field. See what happens. Here we go. There's a 5. 5 came 4-1. All right. Still shooting for those 4s and 10s. Set up like that. And we'll see what we get. Come on, 4s and 10s. Let's see. Hard 6. Okay, that was unexpected, but that's cool. Drop that in. Oh, too far back. I need a stick. I have my stick. I'm trying to mark my bonus and my shooting. So I'm marking the large chips for the tall, small, and all, and I'm marking my regular roll count with dollars. I got the stick. All right. Let's see what we got. Right now I'm practicing 4s and 10s setup and seeing if I can bring it back. Point is 10. Ooh, those are deep. There's a 9. A little bit of a long throw. Hit the wall a little bit weird. Mark the 9. Field goal got paid on the 9. The 9 came as a 6-3, not the 5-4. Okay, set them up again. Here we go. 4s and 10s is what we're looking for. And there is a 5, came 4-1. We already got the 5, that's a pair of 5s. Something to know, if you're going to be setting dice on the table, you need to know really quickly how to get your dice set so they don't tell you to stop delaying the game. As long as you know your dice set, you shouldn't have a problem. Weird bounce. There's a 5-1 for a 6. And again, I'm not worrying about getting paid on each one of these. I'm worried about my roll count right now, so we're not worried about any of the dollar amounts at all. Just keeping the markers. For historical tracking purposes, educational value only, my friends. So you can have a better experience at the casino with your game. And there is a 5-1 for the 6. Moving them right along. I'm the one here. Gotta go fast. There you go. And I'm going slow. Alright, come on. Now that grip doesn't feel right. Don't be afraid to set your dice down and reset them too. If you grip and you pick them up and they don't feel right, set them back down. Get them where they're comfortable. Alright, here we go. 4s and 10s. Go 11. It's another 11. Just any old 11. I already have that one for the bonus, so I don't need it there. And the 11, that's 2 of my primary faces, the one on the opposite side, because I had the hard 10, and I had the 6, so one of them just tipped over one time. Didn't go off axis, but it went, what do you call that, single pitch, right? Okay, here we go. And there's a 4, hard 4, okay, so the 4 and 10 set's working on that one. Got the 4. Mark the 4. Don't ever let me be a stick man in a real casino. I would ruin your game. I'm just a betting man. I don't want to work there. And that brings up another good point. Your dealers work really hard for you, and for them to master this game, as someone who's actually serving it up and dealing it every day, they're good at what they do. Appreciate them. Tip your dealers. Even if you're losing, throw some bets out there for them. Oh, you know what? I just changed up my set, not paying attention. We're going to go back to the hardway set. Well, it looked like a hardway set, but I want my 4s and 10s. But yeah, treat your dealers. You know why most of them are angry? Because they don't get paid enough. There's a 9, and we already have the 9, but we'll mark it for the roll count. Again, we're shooting for 4s and 10s right now, and that I had a 6 that came up there and a 3. So the die did turn over because there is no 3 in a 10 set. It flipped over from the 4. It was the opposite side of what we were looking at there. So again, we're going to stick this back in play. The 3 came up from the 1 on the opposite side. That's how we got the 9. One of the dice did a full double pitch. Here we go. 4s and 10s. Weird bounce. There's a 3, ace deuce. My doggies are out having fun. Ace deuce. So we don't have the 2 or the 12 yet, and we don't have the 8. I haven't rolled a single 8 with this set, but that doesn't surprise me because an 8 has to contain, well, the 6 and the 2. I could get it, I guess. But I don't question the dice. The dice are nice. Here we go. 4s and 10s again. And ace deuce again. So that would be where you want to bet the horn, I guess. My dogs are out playing. My buddy Mike just got back. He's the dog whisperer in this household. Oops, shit. Dogs. All right, here we go. Come on, 4s and 10s, looking good. There's the 11 again. That's 3 11s on this session so far. I should be tracking my rolls with, what's that guy? It has the Linway PBA crop setting thing. I know there's an app out there that tracks your rolls too, but for now I'm just shooting video to show you guys what this new table's like. Here we go, bouncing in again. There's the 10. Point is made of the 10. Came 6-4, just like I set it up. Okay? 6-4, 10. And we will be off. Now I don't want to sink my bonus, so I'm not even going to think about rolling a 7. But you watch. Let's stick with the 10 set. So far it's been good. The only numbers we haven't gotten right now are the 12, the ace deuce, the aces, and the 8. So I would say stick with what's working, right? Set this up, come out roll, and see if we can get another hop the 4s and 10s, you say? What? Hop the 4s and 10s? Why not? Hop the 4s and 10s, my friends. There we go. 4s and 10s hopping on the come out. Can we do it? Is he good enough? Does he have the know-how, the skills? 4s and 10s. Yo, 11. Yay, the line gets paid. All right, that's 4 11s so far. Poppers will stay up because it's fantasy craps right now. Oh, gonna get around my money. And don't be afraid if they pass you the dice with 4-3 showing. Who cares? Don't be so goddamn superstitious, guys. You don't need that. 4s and 10s on the come out. What we're looking for. Find the dice set that's comfortable. Find the spot on your dice that feels good when you get ready to throw them. Don't toss them down if they don't feel good in your fingers. Look for that set that's comfortable, that feels good, and that works. 4s and 10s on the come out. And 7. We got 6-1. See? I'm not being superstitious, but that 1 flipped over from my 4 set. So we got a complete double pitch on that one. And we just knocked down the bonus, but let's continue. We're off, so I'm going to continue the roll count. I'm just going to take the bonus down, and we'll see what we got. Matter of fact, let's do this. Let's keep the bonus numbers up above so they're easier to pull in up there. We'll get them out of the way down here. I'll stick them on the horn so I move them as they... screw it. I'm still trying to figure out a good way to do this. I don't want to have to keep chucking dice up, or chucking chips every time we hit one. So what I'll do is I'll move these up so when they're not in the upper part of the box where the don't bets would be, they're off. That'll make sense. Down here it'll be easier just to set it. Okay, so we're off, but it doesn't matter. We rolled 1-7. Let's mark the 7 because we rolled 1. That'll be right there. And we'll continue to go. I mean, we knocked down the bonus, so what, right? 1-7 after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 rolls, and I rolled a 7. Okay. I'm okay with 1-7 and 17 rolls. Not a problem for me at all. But let's see if we can keep it going. Because we're off, and the time to roll the 7 would be now while we're off. But I'm going to go back to my 10 set and see if we can get 4s and 10s. I'm not hopping them this time, though. Okay, there's a 9 for the 6-3. So one of the die didn't turn over. This one, exactly opposite, would have been the 10. With the 3 on the other side, that one double pitched. So there's a freaking 9 to start the game. I'm good with that. All right, let's mark the 9 for another number. And we're on with the 9. And 9 is the bonus, so we'll put that out. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and set up our 10 set again. Find where it feels good in your fingers. Drop it in. And there's a hard 8. We've been looking for the 8. Finally showed up. First 8 out of 17 rolls. How weird is that? Statistically, that shouldn't happen, but it just proves that the set influences what's going on there. Yes, there's 4s on both dice. Yes, we have them in play at different points. But in this case, one of them is on the side, which means I'm not going off axis too much. Okay, let's do it again. We continue on. We're looking for the 9, but we've got 4s and 10s in play. And there's a 6. Okay, drop that in, and we'll move our 6 in there. So if you had money bet on the 6 when that 7 came, we were off, so you wouldn't have lost your money on that. You could still continue to press up. That's the 4th 6 I've hit, and I've hit, they say, 4 yos and 2 ace deuces. So far, 4 of those, and 2 of those. Let's continue on and see if we can get 4s and 10s. Those of you that like to buy the 4 and 10, when I set this set, that's what I'm hoping to make happen for you guys, myself included. And there's another 9, so we made a point, right? How about that? Mark that 9. And that came as 6-3, just so you guys know. So I'm staying on axis, but one of those dice is double pitching, because that 3 is coming from the opposite side of the 1 that's on the opposite side there. That would have been a 4 if it would have hit proper, but it didn't. I double pitched. Still keeping in the game, but again, like I said, if you look, bop, bop, there's the 4-10, and if we flip that over, there's that 3 that comes in on the other side for the 4. So same, but different. Let's go ahead and come out roll again. We hop the 4s and 10s? Nah, because whenever I do, I never hit it. Alright, come on. There is a 8 with a 5-3-8. We don't need the 8 for the bonus. That's the second 8 we've hit in so many rolls using this set, which is the 10 set. Alright, keep it going. I think I'm going to call it quits after this roll, guys, because I got stuff to do today, but I want to show you my game here so you see what's going on this new practice table, a little bit about how I play. So when you run into me in the casino, you'll know what I'm doing when you look at my dice and go, what is that guy up to? And there's the hard 10, right? 4 and 10 set. I just hit another 10. We're on with the 10, okay? That's the third 10 I've rolled. It's not really much, but it just shows that it does bring it a little bit. 3 10s, 4 9s, 2 8s, 4 6s, 2 5s, 1 4, and only 1 big red, 4 yos, 2 ace deuces, and we're still going, and we're on with a point at 10. So let's see what happens here. Give this another shot. Set it up, 4s and 10s all the way around. Get the stick out of the way. So I don't have a stick man to hold it. He would be standing there tapping it on here doing something annoying. No, it doesn't annoy me too much. I like the dice cruise. And there is an ace deuce. Yes, it is. Another ace deuce, my friends. Let's mark that up. That's 3 of those so far. But this roll, we need another one here. We haven't hit it yet in this series. So, ace deuce is the only horn number in this particular round of bonus that we've made so far. Here we go. Set it up again. Get it comfortable. Get those dice where you want them. Find the sweet spot on your fingers. Tap them together a little bit. If it doesn't feel right, let them go. Move them around a little bit. And then watch your landing zone. And you'll get what you want. And there is a 5-1 for a 6. Mark the 6 again. I'm not taking payments right now, just keeping track of roll count for those of you that are asking what the hell this guy is doing. Alright, here we go. 4 and 10, locked in all the way around. Weird bounce, and there's a 5. Came 4-1. And we needed a 5 for the bonus. 4, 1, 5. I don't feel 5. Nice art out. Same lucky shooter. Setting them up the same. Here we go. Come on, 4s and 10s. And there's a 10, heart 10, and we win. Yay! Heart 10. Hope you guys had your odds paid up big on that because we need. I guess we had the 10 before. I didn't pull the marker in, but 10 has already been hit. Still haven't hit the 4 this particular round since that 7 came while we were off. So there you go on that. We're off again. Should I change it up? I think I'm doing good with this dice set. I'm not changing anything. I kind of like where we're going with this. The 4s and 10s are working for me. And again, my landing zone is up in the corner. That's me in the corner. Now, here we go. And that's a 6. Okay, so dominant. We're becoming dominant on the 6 with this roll. That's 2. How many got here so far? I gotta count this up. 2, 4, 6 6s so far. Actually, I'll stack them at 5 and then put one in the front. That way we know what's going on. When we get to 5, that makes sense. Point of 6. Mark it up. Spark it up, mark it up. Smoke them if you got them. Get out of there. Get out of there. Okay. Continuing on with this discussion. Class is in session. Daddy needs new shoes. 4s and 10s are in play. And we got our 6 right back, 5-1. Look at that. Boom, made the point. Coming down there. Drop one in. And the crowd goes wild. So let's take another page out of this playbook here. Stick with the 4s and 10s on the come out. Find a comfortable spot with your fingers that works. And make the dice have to feel right in your hand when they go down the table. Pick them up, find your landing zone, dial it in, and send them. And there's a 7 on the come out roll. So the bonus is dropped. Working bets have action. Pay the line and down behind. No, that's actually not a down behind. Behind would get paid on that too. All that does is sinks the bonus. So let's back that off. And reset, not a big deal. So what we do is we drop a second 7 right here. We'll move that bonus chip back. Looks like I need a stack of white, man. I'm going to have to get another stack of white to match my roll out here. Or we'll have to move up to $5 chip to count that. I don't want to just keep them up singles. We'll get another stack of white out of the bank here. Come on. Oh no, I'm going to tip them over. Damn it, I'm going to tip them over. I don't want to do that. I'm actually going to reach across. The bank is like too far back, my small little bank over here. Okay, so we roll the big red. We were on, or we were, we were actually off. That was a come out roll, not a big deal. Just sunk the bonus. Let's try it again. Keep them going. Got a hot hand. No big thing. And yeah, two big reds so far. Excuse me. Here we go for the 4s and 10s on the come out. And we got us a 10 on the come out. Look at that. I'm telling you what. There's a 10. Fifth number 10. Get that bonus scored up. Drag the dice down here. 10 came as 6-4, people. 6-4. Point of 10. If you're playing along at home. Alright, 4s and 10s is what we're looking for. and we got us an 8 for a 6 and a 2. 2 primary face hits because my primary faces on my dice are hard 4 as well as the 6, 4. So we got a 6-2. That's a primary face hit. Mark the 8. Pull down the bonus number. And dice are out, shooter. That would be me. And if you live in Western Washington and you want to come shoot and have a little fun some night, let's meet up at the casino. See if I trust you to come hang out at the home craps pit, and we can get a game going and have a little fun, do a little practice action, because Lord knows it's more fun to practice when you don't have to put a bunch of money in the game and be renting every roll, putting money down to throw the dice. Ooh, those split apart, but there's a 10. Look at that, 6-4. I got paid and we win. Don't ask me how, but that's another win. I'll take it. All right. That dice should not have gone that far. That's definitely a little risky. I like to keep the dice together when they land, but somehow they stayed together and did their thing. I don't know how. All right, coming out again. Gonna keep my 4s and 10s in play. Have a pretty big roll today. And there's a 5. No field 5. 5 is the point. Mark the 5. Alright, let's bring down the bonus. We're doing all tall, small. Keep that one up out of the way. Alright, shooter. See what we can do. Here we go. 4s and 10s. Set. Find your comfortable spot on your dice. Look at your landing zone. Drop them in. And we got is that 3 craps? It is. 3 craps. 3. Dropping in on the 3. How many we got so far? So far I've rolled 4 3s this particular hand. Or this round, I guess. Do they call it a hand or a round when a shooter takes the dice? It's a session, a round, a hand? I don't know. That's a good question for my craft professionals out there. Is it called a hand or a shooter's roll? It's a roll, right? Shooter's roll. This roll, I have hit 3 ace deuces since I started with the dice on this turn. Right, again, we're shooting for the 5, but we're using a 4 and 10 set. Short roll. Aces. Oh, excellent. Oh, I forgot to mark my bonus there. So there's aces. We've gotten the first one so far in so many rolls. We'll count this up at the end and see statistically how we did. But that's aces. That's cool. Working our way through. What do we got to do? Here it is. Let's see. 4 and 10 set. 5 is the point. Find a comfortable spot on your dice that feels good in your fingers. Don't throw till you feel the spot that you want. Okay, here we go. 4s and 10s. Ooh, weird bounce. And we 7'd out. Yeah, I could feel it when I let go of those. I let go a little bit late, and they dropped in way down here. So, that's a 7. We got to count them up and see how we did. Get out of there. Total roll count for that roll. Get these out of here too. Sure, 7 doesn't matter. Get the roll count here. We're just stacking them up to see what we get. You guys ready? What do you think? Has anyone been keeping score at home? Do you know my roll count right now? Maybe I'll edit the roll count in post. How many do we have total? Got 5, 10, 15, 15. Oh, that's short. Nope, I shorted that. Damn it. $20. 25, 30, 35. That was a 36 roll, guys. Okay, 36. We had a 7 midway that sunk the board, and we had obviously a 7 at the end. So only one of those was a 7. I'm going to call it a day because that was a good practice session. I'm going to end on a 36 roll, but you guys can do this. Western Washington, you guys leave me a message in the comments and we can coordinate the time to get together at the casino if I don't know you in person already. If you do know me already in person, my table is your table, and we can come down and play and have a little fun, and I'll clear out so we can actually have someone be the bank, and you know, I'll come over here and play dealer, stick man, and I'll learn how to move the dice around, because that's not my thing right now. I can only do what I've watched them do in the game. I'm just a shooter, guys. What do you want from me anyway? I can't do a 36 roll every time, but that was pretty sick. That dice set made a big difference for us. I like it. Anyway, until next time, I will see you guys on the other side. Be sure to share our craps group with your friends. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Let me cut off for now. We'll talk to you later.